Welcome back to the SPL Week 6, Day 2. The next set that we're going to be going into, that will be Spacestation up against Renegades. We get to see if Awesome Jake Barra and the boys can take down Raffer's squad here in this next match. I know on paper, probably Spacestation are favored here, Gore, but I expect this to be a close one. It's a last-second swerve from Renegades. They lock in the Agni. Let's get it down to the Dream Team. Hinterman and Aggro on this one.
In this laning phase, and just look at that on the minimap there. Lasper starting to hunt around as Venenu in mid lane gets collapsed on. Agni in the early game, definitely a little bit worse for wear in terms of safety, and you can see just why. Should be fine to do so. Right hand side though, Spacestation Gaming looking for a bit of pressure. However, in the skies, Jake looking for a turnaround with the ultimate. Will come into the fray, get a stun onto Raffer. Raffer going to find a nice knock up in response though. Polymorph out from Donis, there's some decent damage, but the sustain from 408 will keep him up. Raffer's now going to roll away as a couple of members trying to get back from Renegades to their tier 1 tower. Will end up falling down with Lasbo, but Nika bit off more than he can chew. But Nenu getting credit for the kill there. Solo Chul look for the execute just off the mark. Now Jake, a lot of pressure. August giving chase for a second or two, and Cherio wrapping around the corner. Solo Chul's a bit far forward here, and the hands come down from Dardes, and it's 2 kills the way Space Station easily there.
Agni has to make a choice every wave pretty much, and that's am I poking or clearing?
Blinking from Raffer and a great combo will take out Lasbra. August came into play and Donna's credit with a kill. The turnaround from Awesome Jake to try and peel away didn't help, but Vote's giving chase. The Suns are dropped down, and Barracuda, who's trying to wrap on the back, is cut off, and Jake is still under pressure. Meanwhile, Cherio gets a bit of one-on-one time with Venenu, and Venenu doesn't want that in this game right about now. Jake will escape. Barra's forced back on the left-hand side. Space Station Gaming on the march, and they're looking for Barra here.
Dardes is finding his god pool, much like he did last year, and now he's dead, but okay, that's the way it goes.
Bit of a cast of curse. Cherio's low on mana here, still stayed in the fray for a second or two.
And look at where everyone from Space Station is, save for Nika on top of that red buff right away. Nice little bomb stun there from Ven, but that's all his bombs, so he's pretty weak now.
And so Dardes is able to get away from this danger zone that Lasper just set up. But Lasper says, don't worry, Ven, I'll deal with it for you. Raffers flies through the air and doesn't celebrate to the ultimate. It hits no one. And Venenu gets himself a kill with a bomb. Barra chasing in though with the airstrike to get towards Vote, forcing Cherio to help out. And that turtle form will really do just that. But it could be Cherio under pressure now. Great stun coming out from Venenu, and the bomb will secure again. Extended range of kills there for Renegades that could just turn into a Fury.
A great teleport in from Solar Troll guarantees that fight goes well, and now you really only have to remember about Nika and one low Vote, and Lasbra is not going to forget about him.
Oh, Aegis just bought him enough time for a second, but not long enough. Now Nika's going to run away. The good news is, Renegades aren't doing the Fury yet. Nika doesn't have his ultimate available, however, and this is going to be a trickier task. Raffer is on the way back and has shields and will need them. There it is to prevent some of that bomb stun. Oni Fury still being done, however, as Raffer's trying to get into the pit and close the gap, but Renegades will secure that Oni Fury. Raffer's still rolling, though, forward, looking for a bit more pressure, and also wrapped around by the whole of Renegades here. Nika's with him, but Raffer might just die, and will do so. Bit off more than he could chew. Well, it's a battle of the objectives so far in this one, as the Fury now under threat from Space Station. Raffer with an early Cataclysm again, all focus on Awesome Jake as he's juggled into the sky by Nika as well. Sun's dropped down, but he'll swoop away as Darnis says, no escape for you, son. Argus is there. Barra didn't like that. He has to leave too. Now Solo Troll's trying to take an exit down towards the duo lane. The chase is still on for Barra, and it's Venenu trying to do covering work as Nika now gets his hands on him. Over the wall where the polymorph won't connect. Cherio running down Solo Troll. Meanwhile, Raffer and Vote are doing the Fury. This all went wrong for Renegades on that engagement. Oof.
Someone has got to put a GPS tracker on Dardes, man. You got to be able to find him in these team fights. He did this again at Rival as well, just flanking around the back as a mage. I don't get it.
And Lasbra will get run down in the jungle here eventually. There's a little ult stun coming out from Nika too to secure the kill.
Behind the objectives Warden, because that's where he's come from just about every time, around the back of these objectives. And look, Jake places one now.
Awesome going to blink on in, try and cause some problems to get the bombs raining down, but Space Station secured the FG. Raffer did use the Cataclysm to slow them down and got the beats out of Barracuda. Awesome Jake forced to get back first of all, and Barra eats another Argus to the face. That'll get the Aegis, and a nice knock-up from Vote, actually, but it will buy enough time for Barra to get the airstrike. Solo Troll now on the front side, going to get whittled down by the assault arms of That August is still giving chase again. Nika's still spinning to win, and will do just that as now the tier 2 under threat. Lasbra coming in here. I'm not so sure about this one. I think you need to give this one up there, Laz, against 4 of them. Not so excited about that, I died. Nika going to slow down Barra again. No relics this time for Nika, sorry, for Barra, or an ultimate, so he's going to play that very safe. But Space Station march on some more. Lasbra, who was trying to wrap them back, gets spotted by Cherio now. He could be in for a grim tail once more. They found a start against Rival, and now they're looking to take game 1 off Renegades. Nika taking the tower for Phoenix pressure in the middle lane as August dropped down onto Lasbra, and that's going to be a kill for Nika there, picked up 2. Jake could be next on the list. The other 3 members of Renegades kept away by the likes of Raffer, and of course Vote was over there too. Now with that middle Phoenix going down, Space Station head to the left-hand side as 3 members are going to take on 5 here. All of them do have ultimates available, but I don't know what they can do here with only 1 frontliner.
Here for Renegades, I mean, he's got to find the CC and damage over the wall. Jake's hunting for something.
Yeah, but where's he going to go? 3 members going in. The last one, Venenu, was the call, and we're going in deep. Cataclysm from Raffer slows him down. Venenu forced to beads, drops the bombs, but Dodders has already taken out Lasbra. Dodders still under a lot of pressure here, but he's juking well.
Wow.
And getting great support, and because of it, he gets a triple kill. Cherio, meanwhile, is going to find Solo Troll, and Nika goes, guys, I was teleported from base. Don't mind me. I'm here to pick up the pieces. And Raffer wants the kill onto Barracuda, and he'll get it. That's going to be game 1. Space Station Gaming did it in under 30.
Unbelievable peel by Space Station. Just get down, Mr. President.
Well, game 2 is ready to start. Let's kick this off with Hindu.
Which is why I like this Erlang Shen and Xing Chen. Those are 2 gods I like quite a bit in conjunction with that Nuwa for that reason, because you do get that chance.
Vote going to take a trade with Barra, but he didn't realize Jake was on the rotation. And Vote did just use his leap, so Jake going to set up. Sorry, tell a lie, he hadn't used his leap at all. But still, Awesome Jake's in a good spot here, just not level 5, where he can at least try and force out the bead situation. New War Ultimate comes into play, though, and Barracuda gets credit for the kill for first blood in the dual lane. That was Vote getting aggressive on the Ho Yi and being punished just for it.
Barra takes his sweet old time getting up there. I mean, it feels like Jake's auto-attacking him for a while, but eventually Barra moseys on in and picks up that first blood set up by Jake.
Flash on the right side, though, as the ultimate out from Nika might be able to get towards Lasbra, but Turtle form, and Cherio tried to close the gap, but Lasbra's ultimate came back through. Now Nika under pressure from Solo or Troll, and Lasbra's waiting in the wings to follow up with some damage, but dashing away is Nika. However, the dash was mistimed as Raffer turned up with the ultimate of his own. Taunt combo into Solo or Troll, not a whole ton, coming out with no further backup, but now Dardes is here too. Solo or Troll may have just stuck around a little bit too long. However, Venenu was there, August into the fray, and that's going to be enough to pick up Solo or Troll. But Nika's health bar is getting low, and he's pinned into a wall. Barracuda swooping on in. Has now set up a play for Renegades to keep this aggression going. Xing 10 flipping through onto Raffer. Will trade himself out, however, for that kill. And that's going to be an interesting one, as it's 2 for 2. Supports and solo laners both falling down. I just don't see it as a kill. You know, it takes so much more to find that. However, right hand side, Renegade's getting aggressive around this blue buff again, looking to play around this Erlang Shen and King Arthur, and Raffer may have bitten off more than he can chew, now wrapped on by 4. It has allowed the 2 members of Space Station, though, to secure the blue buff.
Should be stepping up far further in that instance. You know Dardas does have beads.
Well, now he's got no life either, as you just mentioned. Nice little collapse coming out from Awesome and Lasbra again.
Soul Gem doesn't feel great, second item. I hate building it there, but I feel like it's so core on Nuwa, you gotta get it.
Lasbra gets aggressed on, but Turtlefall comes out there. Nuwa just ulted though, and Cherio goes, thanks very much, Venenu. Gonna turn on you. Bad news is Cherio didn't see Jake was there, and so is Lasbra. Cherio needs some help, and he ain't gonna get enough in time. Now Raffer's just into the whirlwind of death as Barra shows up to claim a kill. Barra's basically like, yeah, I'll take this. Thanks very much. I'll go back to farming again at 3-0 and 2. The rest of Space Station distracted on the right-hand side by that of Lasbra. They're not going to look for a tier 1 tower there, though, Renegades. Instead, they're trying to stop Vote getting his own red buff in the jungle. Awesome Jake taking way more damage than bargained for up against Vote, but Lasbra's cut off the option, and Vote going to get caught with his pants down a little bit there, too. Gold Fury could now be on the cards. This Chernobog pick's working out really well for them so far. They've still got that tier 1 tower standing, and Barry's got a level lead because of it now. Raffer under threat, rooted in place. Will force the ult out from Awesome Jake, but it's good enough for a kill. And honestly, an ult for a kill is always worthwhile. Other than doing coup and rotating to the team fights. Gold Fury, though, started up by Renegades. Awesome Jake on zone G, going to get toyed by Raffer. No follow-up there, however. after that on towards Raffer. The fog going to be hidden in by Awesome Jake, and that fog is something that I do like to make mention of. A lot of people do get caught now and again by that invisibility cloak. Awesome Jake going to get an ultimate off on Darkness and put him in danger. The crits rang true from Barracuda with that rage, and Veneno will say, yes, please. That's actually forced Nika over here now to help support, giving a bit more free farm for Solo, which on the right-hand side. However, Renegade's still not happy to go for the Gold Fury just yet. They're trying to lure in a couple of more members of Space Station.
Another taunt from Raffer that just doesn't do anything at all. No one close, and it was only on Jake. Laz has used his ultimate just for the heal, but here comes Solo Troll on the flank.
Nika took a ton more damage than bargained for. Then a good leap from Awesome Jake and Solo Troll getting into the Suns, though. From Vote will slow them down for a moment or two. And now will give Solo Troll a double kill onto Raffer there. As two of them now go down. Great impact from Solo Troll. Turned up to this fight late. Cherio, meanwhile, being dealt with by Awesome Jake and Lasbra, who's running him down. Fury keeps constantly being reset, but it should fall soon. And Renegades will pick it up.
Maybe we just pull this and see what happens. And I like this call.
Especially with Vote left. Yeah, Vote's on left too, so this could be the right play as well. Raffer, Nika here, wrapping around the back is Cherio though. He'll look at me for an angle onto someone. He's going to look towards Veneno if possible, but he leaps away from the danger. Solo Trail picks up Nika and slows him down. Barry's in the sky looking for a target. Not sure where he really wants to go. Instead, he'll come straight back down, and Lasper gets the kill on Dardes. Nika escapes the noose, but look at Vote on the left-hand side. He's got a tier 2 tower as this is going on. Raffer though will fall to Solo or Troll. Solo going to keep chasing Nika away. Cherio low on mana a little bit here, but Vote's onto a Phoenix, and no one's basing just yet from Space Station. Nika going to cancel out Solo or Troll. Cherio keeping him in combat. He can't get a Phoenix on this side, right? No.
He's got it.
No.
He's got it. Solo or Troll doesn't back in time. Nika keeps him in combat. Aegis, easy for Vote. Yep, had to. No doubt about it. But that is going to cost them Fire Giant. And I think that this is just a smart pull by the Renegades for exactly the reasons that I highlighted. Nika's going to come in and try and steal it, but he's going to be too late.
Pin off the mark from Lasbra there, but a blinking from Raffer at the same time towards the backline, trying to keep Renegades at bay. Tier 2 tower is going to fall. Raffer's a bit too far forward. Has to ult away. Can they burst him in time? Answer Rivers, of course, yes! Level 14 up against a couple of level 20s isn't going to have an easy day at the office there. Renegades march on to the left-hand Phoenix. There's no pressure elsewhere on the map, though, but it is a 4v5. Onto the Phoenix they go. Nika forced back. Lasbra goes to the backside looking towards Vote and Dardes, and that's actually going to force out Argus. Vote took way more damage than bargained for, thanks to Awesome Jake, and Jake will get credit for the kill. Nika on the front side tries to body block to the best of his ability. Raffer's going to respawn in 10 seconds. On the backside though, Cherio got hold of a low health Lasbra, and Veneno could be under pressure too. Trying to wait out, looking for the stun, but won't find it. Cherio with a double kill. Could look for a triple or just to buy time and pull away Renegades from the Phoenix. Barracuda's onto the Phoenix line though as Raffer respawns, and Cherio's doing the brighter idea, I feel, just trying to push minions away. Phoenixes are now traded out on the left-hand side.
It's a lot of commit CC. You know, Xing Chen has to be right next to you in order to find you with that knock-up, so that's one way that you can really make an effective play.
Veneno right under pressure here, though, and alone. Doesn't have his ultimate available. Used both his relics and still ends up falling down there. Sun's dropping down from Vote in a very narrow corridor, and that's playing hell for Solo or Troll, who's forced to ult to buy a bit of time. It was a great ult at that, but on landing, bursted down by Cherio again. Now the chase is on for more Renegades members. Barracuda's left on an island. Awesome Jake and Lasbra both split off different ways, and it looks like Lasbra may still get run down too. This has opened up a window now for Space Station at the Fire Giant. That was a pinch, man. They just wrapped round the back, and Renegades didn't see it coming. The wards win games.
No wards.
Raffer to clear out those waves a little bit on the left-hand side first. Is that the idea here?
It's a little bit of that.
that wave.
It's a little bit of that. It's letting Vote get his beads up as well, which is huge.
Athena? Is this the play?
Yeah, I mean, you probably, if you would have hit him with that CC, I think they might have killed him before he had a chance to get away. But the fact that he blinked is huge.
Even if you kill him, you're still going to spend the time over there, and now you've got a situation on the right where they're going to recall. I guess it's worked out for a second, but here comes a minion wave in. Lasbra blinking in, and so is Awesome Jake at the same time. Windfire Wheels didn't really do too much there. Sorry, ultimate coming out, I should say. Lasbra gets the kill onto Raffer, though, but the Phoenix falls down on the right-hand side. Space Station lose Raffer. Who cares about that, right? But Barra swoops on in, and immediately gets turned on towards it. Has to get away from danger. Solo Troll doing good work as Cherio's dealing with the backline, but he's under pressure. Cherio's going to fall. This game's going to continue, and now it's Renegades on the power play.
And Jake just holding his CC, waiting for Dardes to step up. Dardes still has those beads, and he's still putting out a ton of damage, but Nika's going to go down first.
What is this game? Dardes now will fall down here. Bit of a wasted Aegis, I want to say there, unless he gets himself a kill. Looking for some damage out. Venenu credited with it, and Lasbra, meanwhile, going to chase around, vote through the jungle. Solo Troll now in the hunt. Lots of pings going down from Renegades, and looks like they might be looking for this right-hand side. So it's kind of a tick-for-tack. Spacestation get a Phoenix, and then Renegades respond by getting the other Phoenix inside.
It doesn't keep them locked down for long.
Renegades not fully coming into the FG just yet. Spacestation watching on. FG back to 50%, dropping relatively quick. Nika's still zoned out, knocked up at the worst possible time too. Athena ult coming through. Renegades reset the FG. Awesome Jake though looks at Dardes, and Dardes argues in response. New War ultimate did come through at the same time, but Cherio got very, very low and actually has to leave the engagement immediately. Barracuda swooping on in. Not the greatest of places there, as Nika's trying to deal with a couple of backliners at the same time. The Thorns does make an impact with the crit and the Spectral Armor in tow, but Cherio's trying to base as quick as he can, and the pin from Lasma was just a little bit too late. Jake has no mana here to keep the chase going, but keeping vision is allowing Solo Troll and Lasma around the back. Great blink initiation from Raffer, looking at the low health Solo Troll, but Lasma goes in on Dardes instead, and Dardes falls down. Renegades with 5 members still alive. The health bars aren't great though, and they don't have minions with them. Left hand side, Phoenix under pressure too. I still don't think this is going to end. We're going to keep going.
Games like this one, where it felt like it could really end up going either way, with it being a little bit more lean towards one side.
Solo Troll trying to get aggressive on Dardes. Nika trying to help out to make sure Solo Troll can't get a one-on-one. Barracuda says let's make it a 2-on-2. And coming around the back though comes Raffer as well to slow it down. Dardes with the polymorph didn't really get as much as he wanted to. August was also dropped down there too, but Solo Troll tanking up a storm on the front side. Nika though got hold of Venenu, and I think some of that had to do with the Thorns. And now Cherio gets a reset and also picks up Barracuda with a leap. Next on the list could be Lasbra.
Wow, that's game.
Slams his foot down. 4 members in quick succession fall down from Renegades, and you might be right, you know. I think they could just push down for the win here.
Again, it's the exact same story though. It's just the exact same story. We're using everything to kill Dardes, and Dardes does his job. He just gets his damage off in that fight. And then the fact that he lives just adds insult to injury, just makes it impossible for you to really feel like you did anything right that fight. They dive Dardes heavily. Barra uses his ult, can't lock him down. Dardes' Aegis immune to all the possible damage, New Wall included, and then the rest of Spacestation just collapse effectively, and Raffer had a really nice horrific emblem there. That first thing that Raffer really did to contribute, it felt like, this game, and all of a sudden Spacestation win the game.